Back with another one. All right, y'all. But this time today, as y'all see, we got a layout like my lives, right? So we're gonna do this video is gonna be done a little bit differently. For anybody that has not caught any of my lives, this is how we start off. So basically, I have the tribe go through. Let me make sure you guys can see all the crystals for one. The lighting, I don't think it's good. Pretty good lighting. Let's see. Give me one moment. I think that lightened it up just a little bit for you guys. So you guys have this one. It's a satin spar. You have this one. It's my elephant. Let me get the name. Give me one moment. My memory is everywhere right now. Look, my memory is everywhere right now. But we have our selenite heart crystal. It's gonna come to me as soon as I end the live too. Watch y'all. But and then this one we could just call it an elephant for today. Hey, Queen Mocha. So what we doing basically is I want you guys to meditate on the crystals. I am posting this live, or I'm recording it live, but I am going to post it later. So it is going to be like a pre-recorded video that if you are tuning in, you could just say you caught first dibs. So you just caught the live, you feel me, instead of having to catch the replay. So what we're going to do here is meditate on these crystals. After you meditate on the crystals for a little bit, I'm going to then provide a message. Behind each crystal, there is a message. So we're going to get started on the messages. I'm going to give you guys just a little bit more time as I talk. And basically choose which crystal you are drawn to. Now, do remember, just because you feel drawn to this crystal, you may resonate more with a message from this crystal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so forth. So I would stay to the end of the video, listen to all three messages, and then you take what resonates and you leave what does not. All right, y'all. I hope this pre-shadow period of retrograde has been great to you guys. And if you feel like it has not, understand that everything in the background, in the ethers, is always working out in your favor, okay? Always, always working out in your favor. Understand that. All right, y'all. Let's get it. So I hope you guys chose your crystals. We're going to go ahead with the messages. And I'm going to start with the satin spar. So if you were drawn to this crystal, this is your message. I'm going to sit it here in the front so you guys can see it. Give me one moment. And then I'm going to move these ones out the way so we can know which reading I'm doing right now. And I hope you guys' Friday has been great. My Friday has been excellent so far. And it's going to just get better. But let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Let's see. So Grace flipped over. When I flipped it over, it was in reverse. So if you were drawn to this crystal right now, I can see that you may not be moving as graceful through life as you would like. Spirit is telling me to tell you it's time right now to go into retreat. Take some time to yourself. You may even need to take a vacation. If you were drawn to this crystal, Spirit is basically telling you whatever it is that you are going through right now, move through it with grace. As I'm saying that, it could be something financial for somebody on here. Definitely, because as I said that, this yellow poked out for me, which is your solar plexus. And that's just like you're knowing that everything is going to be all right, right? And that's what Spirit wants me to let you know, that everything is definitely going to be all right. You may have just lost somebody. And if not, you may be just going through some things. Right? We all go through things, but it's all about getting through them, Spirit is saying. And as you going through them, move gracefully. Don't let your anxiety take over. I just heard for somebody on here, don't get all, caught up in, oh my God, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? No, worry about your now. I just heard for somebody on here, and move gracefully. Just move through life. What's the best way of me saying this? Basically, just try to move through life without any anxieties and any fears. Because when you're putting fear and anxiety into your life, you're holding back your blessings from coming in, right? So it's time to go within. I don't know if you're a person that's just constantly around people. You may have like a big family or a whole bunch of friends, or you may just always find yourself around somebody. Spirit is telling me to let you know right now it's time to take some time to yourself. It's time to go within, time to go do some meditation. I just heard somebody needs to go to the beach, go sit by the water. It's going to help you out a lot. Go sit by the water. For somebody else on here, you need to do some more praying. You have not been praying enough. So Spirit is telling me to let you know that it's time to go within and it's time to pray more. It's time to let Spirit know what it is you want out of life. And okay, Spirit wants me to let you know the tears that you are crying today, they are watering something so much greater. So much greater. So look at things in a bigger picture. Not saying hold your tears back. Cry them tears because they watering something great, sis. So if you have been finding yourself just crying, you know, a lot more lately, Spirit is telling you that's because you watering some shit right now. That's why, baby. And it's about to be up for you, okay? So continue to grow, continue to glow, continue to move forward. Spirit is definitely behind you. Spirit is definitely saying to just move gracefully through life. Make sure that you are taking time to yourself, that you are not constantly just around a whole bunch of people, because being around a whole bunch of different people, nobody on this earth got it figured out, right? Being around a whole bunch of different other people, you're going to get clouded with their perceptions and their perspectives and so forth, right? Which is not 9 times out of 10, it ain't what God wants for you, because if it was, let me just say, go within, okay? Stop going to other people for advice, because don't nobody have the answers. Nobody, okay? Especially if they not connected to source. They really don't got no damn answers. So you, 9 times out of 10, you going to people for advice, and they steering you even more into this 3D world, even more into destruction. I just heard for somebody on here, stop going to these particular people for advice. They don't know what they talking about. I just heard somebody on here going to somebody that's an educated dummy. I don't know who it is, but you're going to somebody, yeah, they educated, book smart, but they ain't got that connection to source, so they lost down here. They real lost in the sauce, all right? Okay, so that was that. I'm going to read from the book for you guys, because I don't read from the book. And I was in the bleachers with one of my friends, my good sis, and I gave her pulled a card for her, and then I read in the book, and it was totally different. It like kind of tied together, but it was sort of kind of different. So I was like, you know what, let me start reading the book, because what I'm seeing and getting from Spirit could relate to, you know, so many people. But what the person, what am I doing? But QRST, but what the person may, you know, somebody else may, what's the word I'm looking for? Relate more to the book than to my personal scenes, right? So I'm going to start reading the book to you guys more. Okay, Spirit is saying you are being asked to slow down. There is no joy in struggling or any harm in taking a break. You are working and trying too hard. If something feels constantly out of reach, or you are faced with obstacles, it doesn't mean you are doing something wrong. Sometimes things can take time. Clear your mind of the thoughts that you have cast a cloud over you. Pushing will not make the earth turn faster. Worry will not stop the rain. Hey, this is everything I say. I pretty much be tied in because I'm tapped in. So it pretty much, like I said, sometimes I just take it and go a little bit further, I feel like. Then let me not even try to act like I'm more deeper, but anywho, let me just read. Pushing will not make the earth turn faster. Worry will not stop the rain. Forget about things for a while and just relax. Remember I said y'all need to go take a vacation. Just go take a vacation. Let the sun shine down upon you. Glory in your efforts without concern for the results. Rest your mind, body, and soul so you can return to life refreshed and renewed. All will work out well when the timing is right. Understand, remember I said everything is working out in your favor. Take a step back. Calm down so you're not pushing it away. You're not making it longer to appear and come to you. Calm down. Relax, do some meditation, go sit out in that sun, go get a vacation if you can afford a vacation. If you can't, vacation up the street to your nearest park and go sit in the grass and do that way. You feel me? So that's what that said about retreat. And then we're going to go into sorrow. All emotions, even painful ones, offer us a gift. Sometimes we don't realize how precious something is until it's gone. Yet nothing is ever truly lost. In the realm of spirit, all exist eternally. The events of life are but a fleeting moment within our eternal reality. Through this time, your appreciation of friendship and family will deepen. Feel the unconditional love that is around you on a soul level. We are all united and connected to all creation. In the palm of God's hand, we live and die, only to discover it was all a dream. Life on earth is like a play. Everyone plays their role and their roles keep changing. No one is lost. Even in the script, we will say they are. The play goes on and on and on, and every love, every chance, every hope will come around again, and every sorrow will be filled with happiness. So again, as I was saying, if you felt, if you were drawn to this card, that like they said at the end, every sorrow will be filled with happiness. And as I got stepped into that energy, somebody on here is they're feeling drained. You're feeling drained. I just got very, very drained. Sorry guys if the speaker went out. I just got drained doing your reading, and I feel like you've been saying lately like you're tired. Spirit is saying it's okay to be tired. It's okay. Now it's time to go and retreat and gain that energy back. It's time to wipe those tears and gain that confidence back and gain you back, okay? Y'all see it. Spirit, like I said, these sorrow moments, it's coming to an end. So continue to move forward, continue to blossom, continue to be that emperor or empress that you are. Oh, let's do grace. Let's do grace. I'm going to read grace for you guys. Let's do grace. Let's do grace. Let's do grace. Grace. I forgot grace. Give me one moment. What are you doing? You're supposed to be going to go. Your work. Okay. So it says living in grace is a complex and deeply emotional experience. It involves opening yourself to and accepting all joys and gifts of life, including love, compassion, forgiveness, and gratitude. Grace is the measure of a life well lived. Pursue the pinnacle of who you are meant to be, unburdened by the heaviness of life. This card is calling you to let go of inhibitions and trust in a higher force to carry you to where you are meant to be. Accept who you are completely, with the flaws and the gifts, and be grateful for all experiences and emotions. They make us genuinely alive and help create the amazing person we are. Every day, if you were drawn to this crystal, I want you to ask yourself when you wake up in the morning, how am I living in grace currently? And how can I become better at being graceful in anything that you do, whether that's reacting to situations. Majority of the time it's reacting to whatever the situation is. It could be how somebody treats you, or how you see things, or if you lose a job, or if your tire get flattened, or somebody hits you with the car. Anything, just try to think of a way to basically move more graceful in lower vibrational situations. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? All right, so that was that for that for that. And y'all let me know if it was hitting. Y'all gotta let me know if I was on point. I like them comments. Shoot, I don't want to just be talking and doing this for the fun of it. I mean, I do like doing it for the fun of it, but I do like y'all feedback too. All right, so next we're gonna do the elephant. This is the elephant reading. So if you were drawn to the elephant, this is your read. If you were drawn to the elephant, this is your read. And then after this, I think I'm going to do like a collective. No, I think I'm going to do another video. So I'm going to do another video with the collective reading for you guys. So for this, you guys have tranquility, abundance, soulmate, and embrace. Okay. 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 Give me one moment, you guys. Let me meditate on these cards just a little bit. Okay. 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 So if you were drawn to this elephant, you have a lot going on right now. And I'm not saying a lot going on as in bad, not necessarily bad, right? But you just got a lot going on right now, right? Um, and so you got tranquility, abundance, soulmate, and embrace, right? If you were drawn to this card and you are single, let me tell you, your soulmate is near. Your soulmate is near. Definitely near. If you are going through things, Spirit is definitely saying you have some abundance on the horizon. Definitely have some abundance on the horizon. Um, definitely. But right now, I'm not seeing much of anything negative if you were drawn to this card, which is so crazy that it's abundance and then we got the elephant and it all ties in, right? But if you were drawn to this card, honey, you are very protected, right? You may be a spiritual being, whether you know you are a spiritual being or not. You are a heavenly spiritual being. I just heard somebody on here that was drawn to this elephant. You have a high spiritual ranking. Understand, if you are going through things right now where things are not looking on the up and up, you are definitely overly abundant. Spirit wants me to let you know that all of your abundance is held within. It's held within your heart center. It's time to open up that heart center and watch your abundance flow in. You may be, what's the best way to look at it? Your heart center just needs to be open. You're not moving out of love like you say you are, right? Anytime we talking about people, or we're being fake, or we're being funny, or we're trying to belittle somebody, that you're not in your higher vibrational energy. So for somebody on here, you may not just be an overall bad person, like you just out here stealing from people or just real reckless, but you kind of like, you be like like a sneak disser, or like a, and that's still not a genuine person with a genuine energy. You're not in your high vibrational energy. So Spirit is telling me to let you know to step out of that messiness. I just heard somebody on here that pettiness is holding you back from real abundance. Like, you can be so much more abundant than what you are, but the pettiness and that energy that you're holding is actually blocking you from your abundance. For some of you guys, if you were drawn to this crystal, you are already with your soulmate. If you are already with somebody and you feel like that is your soulmate, it's time for you guys to love each other on a deeper level. Yeah, we could say we love people, but a lot of people don't love from their soul. They loving from this flesh. They loving from the 3D, and half the time that's not really love, because we know this 3D realm is ran by lower vibrational entities. So if you loving from a 3D realm, you not really loving. You loving with conditions. You feel me? Spirit wants me to tell you guys it's time to love each other from the soul. It's time to go deep and really love each other. Really, y'all only y'all could do it, right? Only y'all can do it. So it's time to strip off them layers and go deep. Oh, go deep. Only y'all know what y'all need to go deep in within y'all relationship, and get deeper and get more connected. As I see here, it says embrace. It's time to embrace each other more. It's time to go within and really get the strength to really pull through and show the world this love. For somebody else on here, if you are single, Spirit wants me to let you know that your soulmate is coming. Honey, your soulmate is coming after you just had to walk away from somebody. Somebody on here could have just lost a baby. I just picked up on that. Somebody on here could have just lost a baby from somebody, or you could have just had an abortion because a dude told you to get an abortion and it made you feel like weak or like less than a woman. Spirit is telling you you are still a woman. That I'm not telling anybody on here to get abortions, because Spirit does not condone that, right? But what I'm saying is Spirit has already confirmed that that's not going to hold you. That's not like the ultimate to where you can ascend. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But that's not what Spirit wants for you, of course. No. So don't ever feel like you are less of a woman, or least or less than, or whatever, because you did get that abortion. For somebody on here who I'm speaking to, Spirit wants me to let you know that you are loved. Spirit wants me to let you know that to get that love for yourself. Spirit wants me to let you know that everything is a lesson learned, and just learn your lesson from it, so you don't have to go through that again, or do that again, or you know what I'm trying to say, right? Or feel this way again. So go back and think, what what had me in this situation. For some of you guys, it's the type of man that you're going after. It's time to start loving yourself. So once you love yourself, then you could really see everybody true intentions, and even if they even worth to be loved. Some people not like that, but a lot of other people on this earth are not even loving themselves. So you got to distance yourself and understand that if they are not loving themselves, baby, they can never love you. I don't care. If they are not loving themselves, insecure, they're never going to love you. Never going to love you. So if they, especially if they told you to get an abortion and all, they got a whole lot of healing to do, baby. They got a whole lot of healing, and it's time to release so your soulmate can come in, Spirit is saying. For somebody on here, it's time for you to go meditate, go hug a tree. So you may have watched one of my lives, and I said go hug a tree. Spirit is telling you to go get into nature, go hug a tree. Then you got tranquility. So you and your spouse, you guys may have like a lot of friends or have like a lot of people around you guys. Spirit wants me to let you guys know it's time to get some peace within your relationship. So don't have too many people at the house. Don't have too many people knowing y'all business. Don't have too many people in y'all shit, period. Y'all relationship is y'all relationship. How y'all gonna run y'all relationship is how you guys are gonna run your relationship. No two people should ever run their relationship exactly the same. You get what I'm trying to say? I mean, you can get advice, that's on you. But understand that a lot of these people ain't got it figured out, okay? As well as just finding peace within your home. Y'all remember, I don't know for y'all, but for me and my family, I know like Papa or granddad or daddy, whoever was like the elder in your home, they had like this one chair or, you know, that nobody could sit in. That was like the sanctuary. Like, you know, not to touch Papa chair, that recliner leather chair that go back. You feel me? So it's time for you to find some tranquility. I just heard within your home. Find a quiet space. I personally, I have an altar. I've been hearing it's time for me to create another one. And so basically, I have one in my room. I don't have too many people in my room. And that's my sanctuary. That's my quiet spot. I go sit in front of my altar. I talk to God. I talk to my ancestors. I talk to, you know, my spirit team. And then after that, I go into meditation. If you're not into meditation or talking to your spirit team out loud, or that's praying. For me, that's praying. So, find a spot, a sanctuary spot within your home where it's just you, away from the kids, even away from your spouse as well, to where you can just have tranquility. It's time to separate yourself, go within, start meditating, and finding whatever answers you have had. They are within. They are definitely within. Spirit wants me to let you know, if you are a couple and you guys have been struggling a little bit, abundance is on its way to you guys. Abundance is definitely on its way to you guys. Definitely. All right, so we're gonna read from the book because this is pretty long. We got 4 cards. So it says, for tranquility, it's time to reevaluate your surroundings and see if you can make a space that is tranquil and relaxing. Clear out items that may create negative feeling and bring in more that you find joy in. We all need a quiet place to relax and recharge. So dedicate a peaceful space in your home to doing just that. I just said that. It doesn't need to be a massive space. A single chair that you can feel in can be enough. Go through, meditate, and have a tranquil mind. A tranquil mind is one of growth. It says, where can I create a tranquil space, even temporary? So it's time to go within. It's time to look for that space, that quiet space, as I was saying to you guys. It's time to go within. It's time to meditate. It's time to shoot. Even if you got your chair that nobody can sit in and so forth. I'm feeling a little drained in y'all energy. If y'all, so let me find out, a lot of y'all been feeling drained. I think I felt like this in saying something in the other energy. When I was in somebody else's energy, I'll be tapping into y'all energy from afar. It's just crazy. My bad. Hold on, y'all. I gotta clear my energy a little bit. Clear my energy. All right. All right. So what was it? Abundance. Alrighty. So it says, if you could wish for anything at all, what would it be? What would you love to be, have, and do? Relax for a moment. Bring your awareness to your heart center and imagine your perfect life and fine detail. Take your time, breathe, explore. Know that all is possible within the world of spirit. Allow your heartfelt yearnings and imagining to flow forth from the center of your soul. As you visualize your perfect life, imagine you are planting the seed of your future and that your wish is on its way to becoming true. Keep the vision alive in your heart. Nurture it until it manifests into your physical reality. Imagine yourself surrounded by love and light as you declare the following. From now on, I plant seeds of love through my every thought, word, and action. All that I would love to be, have, and do already exists inside me and will manifest at the most perfect time. An aura of light surrounds me. My heart is an endless flowing stream of liquid gold. I am blessed. I know that was a lot, but you guys can always come back to this video and just repeat that after me. All right, so that was for abundance. Now we're gonna read soulmate for you guys. Y'all know I usually don't read out the book. I be like, y'all gonna get my messages and that's it. No, I'm just saying. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Okay, so soulmate, it says, love is the divine and universal energy of life. It is alive, intelligent, and in constant communion with all creation. When love calls you, go to her. Search for love no matter where the journey takes you. Remember, somewhere, anywhere, Remember, somewhere another soul is in search of you. Did y'all understand that? It says, remember, somewhere another soul is in search for you. Somewhere a heart longs for your companionship. Oh. Not just playing. Honor your soulmate by continuing your quest for great love until today's longing becomes tomorrow's joy. Until then, prepare by respecting and caring for yourself. That self-love care, y'all. I've been getting my skin together. I've been eating healthy. I've been doing my Qigong. Let me shut up. Let me see. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I ain't got no dang on sense. Okay. So, heart long for companionship. It says, honor your soulmate by continuing your quest for great love until today's longing becomes tomorrow's joy. Until then, prepare by respecting and caring for yourself. Gather riches of kindness, knowledge, compassion, strength, and vulnerability. The quester's dream is deep and rejuvenating, and it is here you will meet until you find each other. If you are already with your soulmate, this is a reminder to treasure and be grateful for the love you share. I don't know who this is for, but make sure you are not blinding yourself by what you think is a soulmate, just because you've been with someone for so long or something feels right. If we're not really doing that work inside, let me tell you guys, all of the wrong things could feel right. I don't know who this is for, but I'm not saying everyone that's watching this may think that they are with their soulmate, but somebody has thought that they were with their soulmate, and Spirit wants me to let you know that they were a karmic. You have karmic twin flames, you have twin flames, you have soulmates, you have karmic soulmates. Those karmic soulmates would appear so much like a soulmate, but they're really toxic as hell, and you're not going to notice how toxic they are until you start to do the healing. until you get your egos to the side, until you get your low vibrational energies together. For somebody on here, your self-love energies are low. And once you start to love yourself more, you will see the truth. You will definitely see the truth. Okay, so it says embrace. It says a new opportunity is coming your way. To grasp it, you must love, accept, and embrace the many aspects of your personality. You can do this by listening. You can do this by listing all things you like and don't like about yourself. Include the qualities you are proud of and those you try to hide. Feel uncomfortable about or ashamed of. List list every good or bad that you think describes you. Look carefully at the list of things you don't like and identify the positives in every negative. Then go through the positive qualities and explore their limitations or negative components. With practice, you will come to realize there's no positive or negatives, as every quality you possess serves a valuable purpose. Accepting and loving all facets of you equally brings wholeness and balance. Through this, you are better able to see and grasp the opportunity life constantly presents. So it's also time, as I said, for you and your soulmate to embrace each other, right? But I didn't say anything for my singles. And now I feel like in the book, it helped me out to gear more towards my singles. Spirit is telling you to embrace yourself. You may be single because you haven't found the love within yourself. So nobody has come through and wanted to love you because you have not loved yourself. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So let me just tell y'all a story. A person can think you bomb as heck, right? Then you notice they come in, they treat you good, and then after a while they start to dwindle down or dwindle away on how they treating you. That's because you wasn't loving yourself. So you started to show them subconsciously how to treat you. Understand that a lot of people aren't in touch with their subconscious mind, and they let that subconscious mind rule them. Why? Because they have not done that healing. So once that subconscious take over, it's a wrap, baby. So you have to program yourself to then program others. Ooh, I hope I'm making sense to y'all. And once you program and love yourself, then you're going to program others to love you. It's just, I know people hear that all the time, but I'm telling you, it's not, we ain't just saying it just to say it. You feel me? We saying it because we lived it. We went through it and we understand it on another level than just speaking it, right? So it's time to embrace yourself, love yourself, and just watch how much your outer world will start to love you as well. You would be surprised how many people, we all got flaws. You feel me? We all have freaking flaws. Did I read Tranquility already, guys? We all have flaws. We all have flaws. But it says, yeah, I did. It is time to reevaluate your surroundings and see if your pace is tranquil and relaxing. All right, so that was the message for you guys. Your abundance is coming in. If you are not with your soulmate is coming. All you have to do is embrace and love yourself. Show love to yourself. Show gratitude to yourself. Praise yourself. When you walk in a room, I just heard, take up motherfucking space, sis. Take up motherfucking space, okay? Don't let you think just because somebody booty bigger than yours, or they light skin and you dark skin and you feel like the world like the light skins with the big girl, shine your dark skin light. The heck, you feel me? And I'm saying that in the most, I'm not being funny or none of that. Like, I see so many beautiful black women who just don't think that they're beautiful because society has, baby, do you, be great, show that confidence. Understand, people feed off of confidence. People feed off of energy. Once you show once you show the world that you are beautiful, they gonna follow suit, baby. Do you hear me? All right. I hope you hear me. No. All right, now this is for my last one. That's my selenite heart. My selenite heart. We got beginnings, answered prayers, and forgiveness. Forgiveness. It's crazy because all of these freaking cards, colors coincide. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Then after blue is purple. Yeah, all of these colors, because this is blue, purple, and this is so crazy. Anywho, all right. If you were drawn to this card, first things first, if you do not have any crystals, look into crystals, what they do, their healing properties. If you need any help, have any questions, you can contact me personally, and I can help you out. Okay, so anywho, you may be going through some new beginnings. If you were drawn to this crystal, you may be seeing 555. And new things are happening for you. And with change comes strength. I'm seeing that right now you are finding yourself having to be very, very strong. A lot of people may not even notice how strong you are being right now because you feel like you have had to be strong all of your life. All of your life you had to be strong. As you see her here with forgiveness, and she's you see her taming that dragon. That's a dragon right there. So that's for me, dragons and demons. And you had to tame a lot of your demons, but you successfully have done so. You successfully have been taming these motherfucking demons. Let me take two. Was that 2 or 3? 3 claps for the team, because, baby, you've been taming them. Do you hear me, okay? For some of you guys, some of them could have been sent. The demons could have been sent to you. Somebody could have been doing some spell work. Crazy. It's crazy people in this world. I know. I done just my last year out here, I done had some crazy things happen. And luckily, because of my heart, and because of me always moving out of love, I got the secrets, right? I tell my team all the time, the more you generally move out of love and do everyone solid, the more spirit is going to show you the true colors of everyone around you. That's why you have to take yourself out of that negative in order to see, you feel me, what's going on around you, and then be able to transmute it into a positive life and change it to positive around you. But anywho, you may have been feeling, you may have just been feeling like all your life you had to be strong, right? And you just want to just be able to just live life gracefully, go through the waters, go through the flow. And it's like you've been having to tame shit. You've been having to tackle shit versus flow with shit. Spirit wants me to let you know that you are starting something new. I am seeing here new beginnings is starting. And with these new beginnings come, I'm seeing positive change. I'm seeing it is going to take your drive to move forward. I am seeing a little bit here with this red and with this purple that just gives me like a lot of strength and courage. So right now, if you have been lacking, Spirit is telling you to just say a prayer to him and get your strength back and get your courage, because it's there. It's deep rooted in your soul, and it's time to get connected to your soul so you can get connected to that strength and that courage. And Spirit also wants me to let you know if you have been feeling weak because you feel like your prayers have not been answered, baby, look at the card that you got. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being answered. You are guided and you are protected by the Most High. For somebody on here, if you were drawn to this crystal, Spirit wants me to let you know to go do a cleanse. It's time to go get you some Epsom salt. You don't have to do all the extra crystals and herbs, but go get you an Epsom salt bath. Turn off your lights. Light a candle. I would say find some meditation music, but I was told by Spirit, and by me actually going to go listen to sounds. All of these sounds on this app that you on, this right here, they're not good sounds. So please be mindful when you're going to go listen to certain meditation music, binaural beats, that you are paying close attention to how you feel after, okay? Because they're not all, yeah. Anywho, somebody on here, if you've been thinking like, dang, I feel like Spirit wants me, because these right here in her wings, do y'all see her wings? They're standing out to me. One look like crystals, right? Let me see if I can tap the screen so y'all can see. And then these right here, I wish y'all could see a little bit better. But these right here, let me see, hold on. Y'all can't really see those right there. But Spirit has been saying, now, I'm not condoning anyone here. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you, if you have been doing LSD, and I'm not here to judge anyone, because as I'm looking at these cards, the outlining of the card is like poking out. And I remember somebody was telling me, I've never tried it before, but somebody was telling me like everything, like they was explaining to me like how LSD does to you. And so I noticed within the spiritual community, I'm going to try to make this quick, my story. Within the spiritual community, it's a lot of people that either go towards shrooms or they go towards LSD or they go towards both, right? Now, I'm going to give y'all one of my downloads. This is me. I'm going to talk as quickly as I can, and get you guys to understand it as deeply as I can. So basically, the big people in this world that basically knows magic is real, that's basically been hypnotizing us, basically been putting us under spells and so forth all of our freaking lives, right? They basically already know what drugs can get us connected to source. The drugs that can get you connected to source are your herbs, your natural herbs, anything growing from the ground, right? We all know there's a difference. There's natural herbs and then there's medications that's made in the lab. LSD, crystal meth, sherm. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Two different drugs, but they try to group them together, right? Right. All right. Why do you think that? Because shrooms, marijuana, those drugs keep you connected to source as long as you're not abusing them. You don't do shrooms to just get fucking high off shrooms and be in there geek the fuck up. No, you do shrooms and you literally set your attentions. It's just you by yourself and you're connecting with your spirit team. That's right. But what I noticed within this spiritual community, that it's a lot of people that's going to LSD. Why? They don't know. That's the ones that are being guided towards or by the lower vibrational entities. Why? Because they weren't able, whatever reason, their heart chakra wasn't open enough to get the downloads that they needed to get to understand what they are doing. They're low vibrational drugs. The higher ups, they know what they were doing. They made LSD, pharmaceutical drugs, and all of that to keep people trapped in that low vibrational loop. Why do you think people is so, and I'm not going to say idiotic because I don't want to talk down on people, but it does make me a little frustrated, which I have to kind of just come back and understand that everybody has to learn and wake up on their own time. We can't all wake up at the same damn time, right? But just think about marijuana and alcohol. That's one of the big main things where it always sets subconsciously. I always fought for it. But until I got woke, then I really understood the whole freaking agenda and why they are doing the things, why they made the negative, the low vibrational drugs. And then they make, like, I seen people on Facebook and they were talking about shrooms and they were like, oh, heck no, I wouldn't do no shrooms. But they'll go sniff some powder and up their nose. You get what I'm trying to say? It's so crazy how so many people have been geared towards marijuana to go and do Hennessy or go and hit that bottle, when how many times we done heard people kill other people off of alcohol? How many times? Don't worry, I'll wait. How many times have you heard people kill people off of marijuana? Don't worry, I'll wait. Yet still our grandparents, our mothers, our sisters, our daddy will still turn their nose up at marijuana, but not alcohol. Why do y'all think that? Because we have not opened up our third eye enough to go within and ask ourselves what is really right, what is really wrong, and why do we even think that marijuana is wrong? Because the people that made the world, because the people that got us paying these bills, struggling and getting rich off of us and taking our tax money and because yeah, we get our taxes back, we don't get all our money back, but that's another story for another day. I just want you guys to know, for somebody on here, I said all of that to say, to try so you can understand what I'm saying when I'm saying what I'm saying. If you have been doing LSD, somebody on here feels like, oh, they're getting spiritually connected with LSD. Spirit is telling me to let you know to stop. That is low vibrational energy, and they have you by the balls, okay? I don't know who this is for. I just got dry mouth as hell saying this. So you definitely, because I look up side effects and stuff and what the drugs and stuff do. And give me one moment, y'all. That just drained a lot of my energy. Hold on, y'all. Oh, shoot. Okay. So, anywho, all I'm saying to say is, I'm not telling nobody to just go do weed. I'm not telling nobody to go do no shrooms. That's not what I'm telling anyone here to do. But I am going to warn people to Stay away from that LSD. Stay away from them Roxy. Stay away from them Percocets. Stay away from the lean. All of that was placed. That's them all was made in the laboratory by the big man to keep you guys all keep you guys pushed back. I'm sorry to kind of get off track with this reading right here. But it's it's something that's really just heavy on my heart. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't really speak on past rumors about me because I don't try to live or pull out, negative, any type of negative, right? Because we all know people feed off negative and they like to run with it and twist your words and things as such. So I just kind of stay away from it. But I'm gonna come open up my heart center here on YouTube with you guys in this reading. I'm sorry to do this in y'all reading if you were drawn to this crystal and if the drug part is not resonating, but family do understand when I have something heavy on my heart, and it's for me to deliver. As I tell you guys, everything is not going to resonate with everyone, so y'all know what it is. But anywho, it's heavy on my heart because I remember, like, I was always the type. That's why I feel like when I say I'm the closest thing to God, I really feel like it. And I say that in the most humblest way. I had so many rumors, so many people talk about, like, so many different things. And I remember fresh out of high school, I had moved to Vegas, right in my hometown. Right around that time, I had moved to Vegas. I think it was you were born 2011, 12, 13. I think it was like 2013, 2014. Well, in my hometown, I believe it was either crystal meth, sherm, or heroin. One of them, it had hit heavy. And I had just moved. Like, I was always heavily protected. Spirit always heavily kept me, like, protected. Like, yeah, I've been around a couple druggies, but not enough to where I was able to get off drugs. But so I moved to Vegas. I'm stressed out, y'all. I'm really stressed out on paying bills, where I'm gonna live next from 19 up until now. Like, I don't struggle no more, of course, now that I turned myself over to spirit. Like, everything always freaking works out. It's crazy. But up and before here, I used to always struggle. Like, people looked at me like, oh, I had it together, but I used to struggle, so I used to be stressed a lot, and it was hard. Like, anybody that was around me personally knew, like, True, don't eat. Like, it's hard for me to really eat. I didn't have an appetite. Even when I smoked, like, I eat just a little bit. Like, I would have to force myself to eat. And I used to always be like 115, 120, but around this time I was just like 98 pounds. I remember in Vegas, I was like 97, 98 pounds, and I just couldn't budge off of it. And people used to always say, like, oh, True on drugs. I used to always hear rumors. And they used to, like, when they see me, like, dang, you skinny, right? But I didn't understand, because at this time, now I'm looking back at my hometown and I see people who wasn't nobodies in high school. They are getting, like, praised. And the people that was praised, they're, like, getting talked about like weirdos. And I'm not understanding what's going on, right? So basically what was going on in my city was I left. I went to Vegas. So I really didn't. I was like one of the first people. Now a lot of people from that hometown has moved and relocated to Vegas. But I was like one of the first people to up and move. So when I had came back and I'm seeing like this nobody, somebody, or let me not call nobody a nobody because we're all freaking somebodies. But a person who didn't have confidence, they had confidence. And people who did have confidence, they was losing their confidence. And I'm like, it was like a flip, but I didn't know why. Anywho, let me hurry up and get to the story. The whole city was basically off of drugs. I'm not knowing this because I was gone by this time. I don't have all of the big homegirls that I used to have. All these different rumors was about spreading about me. So even more people stopped messing with me. So I'm really out of the loop now. I don't know what the heck going on in that city. Like, yeah, I know a lot of people, but I'm not close to nobody no more. So I don't know. But now the pandemic hit. And it's 2 or 3 people that was on their shit. Beautiful. They was real pretty, like, girls in the city, and they're pretty gone, like, off of drugs. And what's crazy is a lot of our school friends is still like around them, like everything is normal. And that's when it hit me. All of these motherfuckers not like that, but they were fucking. The devil got into their life and they allowed the devil to take over. And as I'm observing from the outside looking in, I'm basically peeping everything, and that's where I came together with my conclusion of everything. And I said all this to say that if you do have any loan money or Pell Grant money or any money that's coming in left over from this pandemic, please, please, please don't go buy drugs. Don't go sell drugs, because even selling them, if it's not marijuana, something that's going to help people, and you're out here selling crystal meth and sherm, baby, you're working for the devil. Spirit is going to make sure you pay for that. So try not to allow the devil to run your life. My heart hurts. Like I'm holding back tears right now. And because if you ever knew me, even when I was a kid, I loved hard. I had a temper because I was angry inside, you know, not being treated right, or not feeling like I had family, not feeling like, you know, like I always felt, right? So even when people were like, oh, True, you always was around people, but I felt the energy. Nobody, you know, really loves. So sitting back and just peeping other people, just watching other people just go down the drain, and nobody trying to help people. And I already know these people are evil. They're probably talking about people, probably helping them find more drugs because they're just as lost. So I'm just saying this to say, if you are, please try to get yourself some help. LSD, crystal meth, Percocets, lean, sherm, heroin, Xannies, yeah, all of that was put here to hold our generation back. And I noticed this pandemic, only a handful of everybody I seen. I didn't get no PPP. I didn't get no 20 bands, no 10 bands. And I would have loved to see y'all eat. And it's only a few people, like 3 people back at home that I'm seeing actually made businesses with all that money that y'all was getting. And it kind of hurt because y'all let the government and the devil really fuck y'all. And this is coming from my heart. When I say I love hard. And that's now I understand why God, He really took me from everybody that I thought was like this. He showed me that I was the only person loving that hard, and that's okay. Because now I have to come back and I have to teach everybody and not teach, because I'm going to have to show y'all so y'all can teach yourself how to love for each other and love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you will learn how to say no to those drugs. And it's not personal, but it kind of got personal. So if you do got a little more EDD, or if you got a little more, what was y'all doing, unemployment, whatever coming in, go get you some help. And go reverse that shit and go open up a business, because that's what they wanted y'all to do. They knew that y'all was going to get all that money and go towards either selling drugs or doing them. And y'all have to wake up and stop thinking that people who woke are just crazy, because we are not. Stop thinking that, oh, this coronavirus shit was an agenda, because it was. And I feel so sick. It's so many people who I used to be in this group with, and a few of them that don't believe in God, and that's okay. That's okay. God is still God. Is nothing but love. So He understands the healing that you need. But it's like I see other girls who do believe in God, but they don't still understand how the devil has them by the balls. Move out of love. I'm telling you guys, open up that heart chakra. And your third eye is going to open something freaking cold. You're going to be able to see everything in the world and everyone in the world for who and what is really going on. I don't know who this was for. I don't know who I just touched, but getting in your energy, I'm like, Oh my God. Somebody on here probably had a family member and y'all heard about it. Help that family member. No, I'm not saying, when I say help, I'm not saying hinder. Hindering is talking to your friend, allowing your friend to sniff coke on your fucking bed. That's hindering that friend. Tell that friend, no, you ain't about to do this ish in my house, and I'm gonna need you to go to a rehab center. That's helping your friend. Find them a resource. Find them resources. Don't ever put them around other people who are doing drugs. Don't ever spark a blunt around them, and you know they're over here trying to heal from other drugs. Do you hear me? Be mindful of your friends. We need to show love for each other. We need to come together, because it's only gonna get harder. Y'all see things coming. Y'all see how life is. Y'all see what's going on. And I don't know who this was for, but it really touched me. Them outlinings and the things that's on here. Spirit wants me to let you know. I'm sorry for y'all reading. I'm gonna go back into the reading, but Spirit wants me to let you know, if you were drawn to this crystal, it's funny that I put this with the selenite. It's time to go do a cleanse. Spirit wants me to let you know to go do a cleanse. Get that energy, that low vibrational energy up off of you. Go take a bath. Put some Epsom salt in the bath and soak. Know that you are strong. Know that you are capable. If you are not on drugs, it may be a family member or somebody close to you that you resonated with. And it's time. This is your time to go find them a facility to go in. Go find them a facility to go in. The devil is grabbing us by the balls. Yeah, they gave us all that free money, but they knew what the fuck was going on. They knew what the fuck was going on, and we gotta outsmart them and stop thinking that they're not in an agenda, because if you keep thinking somebody ain't after you, baby, they gonna keep fucking you over. Do you hear what I'm saying? So for all you people that's thinking, oh, the government ain't worried about us, please get that off your eyes, please. And understand that it's an agenda for us. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's an agenda for us. Outsmart them motherfuckers. Get sober for somebody on here. Get sober for somebody on here, and go step on all them motherfuckers next who watched you go down, who watched you go low. Because they watched you, baby. They was right there with you. None of them is your friends. For somebody on here, none of them were your friends, because you wouldn't have never got that low, baby. Especially if they ain't that low with you, baby. They souls was hating on you, ma. But you stronger than that. And if you got a family member, help that family member out. Go find them resources. Don't put too much on yourself. Now, if they don't want to go to the resources, that's when you got to cut them off completely. Because if you're staying in their life, you giving them in your subconscious, letting them know that it's okay. My bad. I know I said that I was going to go to this, but clearly Spirit ain't letting me stop. Whew, it needed to come out. It needed to come out. It needed to come out. I'm in a trance. I'm like in a trance right now. I'm trying to get that energy up off of me. Give me one moment. Whew, okay, that energy was heavy. I was literally stepping into somebody's energy for a second. Had to cut that cord real quick. My bad, y'all. Had to cut that cord. But yeah, so that's it. That's all. If you were drawn to this crystal, understand new beginnings are coming. Something is going to come in so big to where you're not going to even have to feel strong. You're going to always be strong, but you're not going to have the need to feel strong. You're going to have the need to feel relaxed. You're going to be able to feel relaxed in life. I know what it's like. I had to feel strong all my life. All my life. All my life. All my life. Putting my trust in people who let me just tell you, lessons have been learned, and I have learned them, and it's only up from here, baby. And it's the same for you. Spirit is telling you your prayers are being answered. Something is coming to where you're not going to have to feel strong anymore. And I'm always praying for anybody who has ever been in my energy field. And if you know me, you know I'm protected. Y'all seen my car accident. That should tell so many. I don't even know why people be trying to come after me, and they know I basically freaking escaped death. Like, y'all know I'm protected. And that's how I'm. And I know. Let me not even try to like come off like egotistic, but some people are protected. Everybody don't have the same type of protection. Why do you think some people always, they be like, dang, I'm always just missing the BS? Because they're overly protected. But not everybody has the same protection, right? So I need y'all to keep that in mind as well. But if you was here, you got some strong protection. And Spirit wants me to let you know that your prayers are being answered. And this prayer that is being answered is going to cause you to not have to feel so strong anymore. You're going to be able to just relax in life. Because I'm getting there, baby. I'm getting there. So you are too, poo-poo. You hear me. So that is the message that I have for you guys. I know I get all emotional, but we can't run from our emotions. We can't. And if you run from it now, believe me, you're going to be back, because you're going to realize I needed that. I really needed that. And I'm running from these deep emotions. Only weak people run from emotions. Let me tell you that. What I say? I said only weak people run from emotions. What? Oh, because actually anybody that know me in real life, I'm never a weak bitch. So if you ever think, oh, somebody who crying is weak, oh, baby, you got stuff all misconstrued, baby. Only a weak person can't show no emotion. Whew, I don't think y'all hear me, though. All right. Love and light. Y'all already know what it is. As long as you move out of love, you will always win. Peace.